Hello, it's Mervanya back again. I'm standing in the loft of the Arcane Towers looking at all of my first items, and you may be wondering why. I'm saying goodbye, and it's not a sad thing. Well, some of it is a little bit sad, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I want to get downstairs. Sugar and Elrond are no longer with us. I really do not know what happened to them. Oh, one day I logged on and they were both there, and the next day I logged on and they were gone. And myself and Myrrik had a discussion about it, and we decided that because I had the chunks force loaded here, so as I could get the mana juice in the pools, and we know that I get pillagers and ravagers and all sorts of different illager visitors around here. We think that when I was actually online working on another base, oh, it's a Finnery person, on another base, which I will show you soon, that a pillager patrol came round and got them both. That is the only explanation we can think of. So I am sorry to say that Sugar and Elrond, rest in peace. Now the sad bit's done. Let's look at what I have done in all of Fabric 6. Yeah, not a lot. I did the cooking for blockheads. I built my super smelter. I've done a lot of building, but that is what I do. I love building. I've done Britannia for the first time in my life, and I did Farmer's Delight. I have done a lot of building, I've done a lot of mining, and I've tried a couple of the mods out. Cooking for blockheads is one of my normal ones. Sorry, it's really hot today. The window's open, so there's a helicopter in the background. Apologies for that. So what have I done so far? Right, well, I've built the barn. That is my go-to barn. And I've built a bunch of houses, and I've built a stable, and that is the typical stable that I tend to build. I cannot talk. Start again. I built houses with towers. I've tried to build nether trees, which I still think that is horrible, but it's... I'm still practicing building custom trees, and maybe starting with a nether tree wasn't my best idea. So, and my pride and joy of all the mods... Whoa, who are you? Go away, go away, go away! He looked mean. He looked like he had an iron mask on or something. So yeah, my crowning achievement of this whole area, obviously, is building the tower. But it's Britannia. It's Britannia. Look at this. I have never ever got this far in Britannia before. I was clueless, and I love the fact that I got this far. So I never got that give you a name, but this is the horse that I saved. Way back at the beginning. It seems such a... It's only... I can't even remember how many episodes, but I didn't get to episode 20 or anything. So it's been a short series, but keep in mind that I had started before I actually set this up. And I started... where's my cat gone? Because I would like to sit him down before he starts following me all over the place and doesn't teleport back with me. Where did my cat go? My cat clearly doesn't want to come in. Oh, and I built another little house round there, which I don't think I showed anybody, but I was using white oak for this. I built a rice paddy down there because I realised I needed rice for Farmer's Delight. Where is my cat? Ah! Come back here. Right, okay. I don't mind having the cat follow me around, but... right, okay. Are you here? You're with me? It says you are. I just want to set the cat somewhere safe, because if he teleports around with me, he's never... Come on. Come on. Have I got fish? No, I don't have fish. Right, okay. Are you going to sit down nicely? Come on. Oh, you have to... Cats, contrary things. Thank you. Right, let's not hit you with a sword. Right, thank you. Right, now I can show you. I can take you on a little tour to show you what we've done in this world so far. So yes, one of the reasons that decided to finish with this world is because I'm getting a little bit of lag and I cannot. I've done everything I could to try and get replay mods to work with this pack, but my computer is just not powerful enough for that. Welcome back, it's Mervanya here. I'm just going to take you outside to show you. I did find a place, right? Now, I am really... Oh! Okay. It caused a lot of issues. Right, let's go to the place that I started. And this was all done before I started this series. I didn't use any mods over here. I just built. This is where it all began. And now I will take you to what I was planning to do. I was looking for a place for create. As you can see, it says create site. Apologies, but it didn't happen. What happened was I found this area and I thought this would be brilliant for putting all the create machinery out here, and it was right next to a badlands and I could get terracotta and right next to a village. It was brilliant. And then I started digging in to this to give myself a little place to stay. I was going to open that geode up and let it just shine through the night. I started decorating with ebony, which was growing on the top there. It's a beautiful wood. And then I came in, I started playing around with chipped, I think. I I got that from chipped, from the red rock that you got in the desert area. This is not sugar. This is another Zartak that I found. I didn't give it a name. I was going to, but I never got round to it. The truth be told, I did record an episode and it was all about decorating this place and this bit at the back, because my plan was... This is a huge cave system. It goes into a dripstone cave system. And my plan was to decorate it all the way down. And if this video isn't too long, I might put in some footage of me decorating as I went along. But that's not a guarantee at this point. So this went all the way down here. I will put in the footage of me actually taming a dragon that decided its home was here. I tamed it. It was from Mythic Mounts. These are all the new Zartak's feathers. Because again, this is what told us that the chunk was loaded, because I left my Zartak outside and there was like nearly 2 stacks of feathers there. Oh, there's a zombie there. So this was the entrance to the dripstone cave, and I wanted to decorate all of this. yeah, this was a massive job. And I'm not going to avoid this job because in another world, I can set myself the same challenge. So yes, this was meant to be my create area, and I just got so sidetracked with decorating and the paintings, McCaw's paintings. It says Minecraft, but they are McCaw's paintings. That's part of the reason um, why I don't want to carry on in the server anymore as well. It's because the idea was to use Create to automate things. But when I was looking for the motivation to do this, the thought was Myrrik did all the tech stuff. So I didn't need to worry about Create, and I didn't need to worry about this, that, and the next thing. My fallback was always Myrrik, because he had the ore doubling, which is along there. And he had the mining machine. I did go mining for iron to the Twilight Forest a couple of times just because I enjoyed it. But I mean, yeah. So because we kind of work as a team, he just prefers all the tech stuff and I preferred just to build. So this was a huge problem for me. I had no motivation to build, create stuff. The other thing was, for a while now, myself and Myrrik have been talking about Myrrik creating a mod pack that would suit us both a lot better. Because I will be honest, we played all of Fabric 5. We both went quite a lot through all of Fabric 5. But Myrrik's done all the tech stuff twice, and he didn't want to do any more tech stuff. So the mod pack that he is designing for us is more magic based, collect all the animals, because he's got things like friends and foes and various other animal mods that add different animals to the picture. There's a lot more exploring to do. There is going to be no tech in this mod at all. It's going to be a while, because obviously I'm not a techie person, and this is a hobby for Myrrik, so he's going through it bit by bit, checking conflicts and things. But in the meantime, what I have done is ordered a new PC. I bet you didn't guess I was going to say that. No, I decided that I was going to upgrade my PC and get a better graphics card with more memory so that I can run replay mode, I can run bigger mod packs on single player, run a mod pack on a server without lagging, because my PC is really, really old. My graphics card, I just discovered the other day, is a GTX 650? 650, yeah. So that's really old, and I'm surprised my PC can actually handle what I've been putting it through these days. But on top of ordering a new PC, I also got interested in creating a mod pack. And I'm not saying I'm an expert, I know nothing about coding. I used the launcher to put the pack together, and every time I added something, I logged into a world, I checked it, and it didn't conflict with anything. But my mod pack is going to be Vanilla Plus for 1.19.2. And I have added a few mods to it, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But the base mod pack for the whole thing is called Fabulously Optimized. So somebody else out there with brains and coding knowledge has set up something that optimizes everything and makes it easier to run for me. And then all I've done is I've taken mods like Friends and Foes, because I know it's not vanilla, but I really, 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 really wanted one of those copper golems. I have added mods that make it slightly less clicky, because I do suffer from repetitive strain syndrome. So I wanted like right click harvest and one click trade with the villagers, but I've not so far added anything that makes it game breaking, other than maybe artifacts. Artifacts is something that you find in chests in caves, villages, just anywhere in the world, and there are artifacts in these things. And when I was testing, I come across a mimic chest. I don't know if it's a bug or not. I think it was supposed to attack me, but it didn't. However, when I hit it, because it had a lot of hearts, when I hit it about 20 times with my wooden sword, it dropped a snorkel. Like, where is my snorkel? Yeah, the snorkel that allows you to breathe underwater. But that is all it dropped. Now, the other thing that it hands out is the villager hat, which allows you to trade with villagers at a cheaper price. So, yes, some people might see that as a little bit cheaty. However, what I will say is, I am a parent, I have a full-time job, I do not have the time, I just want to play for fun. So, I don't want anything majorly cheaty, but I did like the fact of getting me out and exploring in order to find these things, because if you're anything like me, you set up your base, you get comfy, you spend 90% of the time in your base. And this world is huge. I want to be out there exploring it. I am playing around with the thought of adding mythic mounts to it, because I absolutely love my mythic mounts. I love the phoenixes. They're my favourite mounts of all time. However, I am aware that some people will think that is cheaty, so I haven't decided yet. However, the next video that you see will be me starting in a brand new world, still 1.19.2, with the ability to use the replay mod to give you better time lapses, better video footage, and I've also got possibly, I'm thinking about ordering a new microphone, so hopefully that will give better audio, and we will see where it goes from there. The other thing that I was going to do is start a just sheer vanilla 1.20, just because I want to explore the cherry blossom biome. I want to try and do the archaeology in the desert, and I love building in the desert. One of my oldest go-to builds, was an Egyptian, like the pyramids, the Great Alexandria Library. These are all way, way back in 1.7 and 1.8 I did these. I've sadly lost the files for them, but I do have a few videos up with my Egyptian builds in them. I would like to thank the people that have joined as subscribers and liked and commented. It has kept me going, because I didn't even know if I wanted to continue doing the episode. This was just something I decided to try. I love the editing and the learning and everything that goes with that. Also, just before I forget, the mod pack that Myrrik is building, the only technical mod that will be in there is create, because we didn't want any modern industrialization, but we did want to play around with create, and because the mod pack that Myrrik is working on is more rustic, we thought create might just fit in there as like the first steps into industrial technology. So yes, if I'm going to be working on create, it will be in Myrrik's mod pack that he makes up, and obviously we'll put a list of all the mods in the description boxes so that you can see what we're playing, and I will also do that with my 1.19.2. So thanks everybody for joining, commenting, liking. I'm still here, I'm still working on things, but my main priority now is to start all new with a new PC, new mod packs, new experiences, new learning experiences, and I will see you next week. Bye.